Hey guys, it's Travis. I'm going to show you how to change a coil on a tfv18 tank. And yes, they are tfv18 tanks out now. And I'm sure there's YouTube videos on how to do this, but I want to do my own. Anywho, if you guys can see that, if it'll focus. tfv18, whatever. So, my coil's roasted. I got some coils. And if you guys are wondering what mod I am running, I am running the smok scar 18 right here. Dual battery mod, goes up to 230 watts. Great mod. So, let's change this coil. What do you guys say? And yes, I do let them go until they're black. And people say, oh, that's gross. So why do you do that? Well, because I'm not paying $5 to $7 for a coil every week. I let them go until they're burnt. So, there goes all the juice. Ooh, yeah, she's done. That looks like char. Okay, let that drain out here. Let's get this. If you guys can see inside of there, that is a really, really, really bad coil. See? Yep. So, this coil's done. Let me wipe this off so I'll get, or hold it. See, this coil is done. This coil is junk. So, another thing with these tfv16 and 18 coils, because they're both the same, you guys can use 16 coils in an 18 style tank. I don't know if it's recommended or not, but you guys are able to, because I've already done it. Even though this is an 18 coil, people have a hard time. People around here have a hard time selling the 18 coils where I'm at, which I'm in Erie, Pennsylvania. So, yeah. So another thing you guys are gonna want to do is when you guys took a shit, did you?
Yep.
So another thing you guys are gonna do, especially if your coil's not hitting right, these little rings at the bottom of your coil, they can actually, if I can get my fingernail underneath of it, maybe. There we go. These little, and of course I drop it. Where'd it go? Where'd you go, you little fucker? Oh, it's over here. So these little rings right here on the bottom of your coil. What's the matter?
Swamp ass.
So nasty. These little rings on the bottom of your coil, you can actually pull these out, and because the reason why these coils like to not get a good connection sometimes. So if you pull your little ring out and just get it even, you guys can get a better connection, kind of like that. Kind of like that, so it sticks out a little bit, so it's actually touching the connection, so they'll actually hit. Well, that's gross. I hate the feeling of vape juice. It feels like, I don't know, vape juice kind of feels like real sticky maple syrup. But
Depends on the vape juice. The Keep
yeah.
It 100 feels like KY jelly.
Yeah, Keep It 100 feels like KY jelly. So we bought this juice called pumpkin pie. It actually tastes like pumpkin pie ice cream. It's Vapor Guy's house juice here in Erie. Really cool guy. Gives us a good deal on juice all the time. So you basically take your tank apart like so, and this glass does come off. I actually broke my glass yesterday. I had to replace it, but this glass will come off. And this is a 7.5 mil 7.5 mil tank. And the tfv18 is 7.5 mils, if I'm not mistaken, right? Taylor? 7.5 mils for the tfv18?
It's like 7.5 or 8 mils, something like
Something
that.
like that. It's a really big tank. So, this coil's done. Get your new coil. And this is messy, guys. If there's a better way, let me know down in the comments, because I have not found a better way to do this. So, get your new coil. I've got a tfv18 mesh coil here. And this one was mesh too, I believe, right?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I believe they're mesh.
This one... yeah, these ones are mesh too. Anyways. Let's see here. I don't know if that one was mesh. I don't know, it lasted me about 3 weeks. So, same with the new coils. Kind of get your fingernail underneath and pull the contact out just a little bit, so you get a good connection, because these are kind of a pain and like to not connect. There we go. So then, what I like to do, and I'm sure every vape guy out there has done this too. That was weird how that cotton comes up like that. Anywho, so you just go around in a circle with the single mesh coils. I like the mesh coils because they seem to last a little bit longer. And you just keep going around in a circle until they prime. And then you won't have to wait 30 to 45 minutes to wait for it to prime. Because with these right here, they don't like to prime up very well sometimes. You can start to see that it is priming. Still doesn't. And this does take a couple minutes, guys. So mind doing this very, and don't squeeze like extremely hard with these, because you will make a mess. And you can hold it like this too. You can hold the coil like this so it primes evenly. And see, I'm already making a mess. So then, once you, it's kind of hard to see, but when you start to see some wetness right there, when you see it start to prime like that, you're fine to there we go. You're fine to start doing the sides now, and then just be very gingerly. Don't use too much juice. It doesn't need a whole lot. And I'd still let this sit for probably a good 5 minutes. Just kind of get it into the cotton. You know, this, personally, if you're trying to quit smoking, don't get this big of a mod at first, because you will choke yourself out. It does not like smoking a regular cigarette at all. So, this is something that me and Taylor do, that we've done for the past 3 years. Taylor?
Why?
We've done these for like the past 3 years.
TFV16s?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, not the 16s, but like vaping in general.
I can't remember how long we've been vaping for. 3 years, I guess.
Okay.
Trying to watch my YouTube video.
Okay. Alright. So we're going to keep going around and keep doing this. And keep doing this until it looks pretty wet with juice. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty damn good right there. And like I said, this is not a very clean task to take care of. And needless to say, it does make a mess. And yeah, it's not real fun to do. But if you're like me and my brother and have to have your nicotine and don't want to pay $9 for a pack of smokes, then you do what you gotta do. Come on, you piece of crap. Screw it. There we go. Okay. So then, you take your glass, stick it back together, and make sure that it is pretty snug. Not so snug where you can't get it off, but snug enough where it's not gonna leak, because these do have seals that tend to leak sometimes. And then stick it on your mod, and I'm giving you a step-by-step tutorial. Don't mind. Sorry, I know this is probably going to be boring. And then there, you got a good coil. So then once you put it back on your mod, you can go ahead and fill her up. And this pumpkin pie juice is to die for. And yes, these tanks do take a little bit to fill up. But don't squeeze too hard because you will blow the seals right out of this. So just squeeze at a moderate pressure. Okay. Now close it up. And you have a freshly primed coil. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more vape stuff, please let me know. Because I'm looking at starting a vaping channel. And yeah. Sorry that was kind of boring. I'll try and make it interesting next time. But I will be doing a review on the smok 18. Anyways guys, have a good day and stay safe.